no matter how much you don't give a fuck, no matter how much you try too hard, no matter how much you think that immovable parts of you can't ever be faced, no matter how much you try to run from it, guess what? I'm proof. I'm proof. There's no getting away from who you are and what your role is in life, who you are, what you're here to do, you know. Even if it's just something, even if it's just a meager little existence, lucky, blessed, fortunate, meager little existence of like being the neighborhood's most favored like dog walker or lawnmower or like, you know, whatever it is. If you're an illegal immigrant and you are, you know, you're letting the cultural deluge of confusion and desperation in its clinging to political ideology, even if you're an illegal immigrant, letting all that noise affect what you think about yourself and what you know about yourself in your heart, don't worry. You have a place in your life. You have a place in this world, even if you're there's just so many things we could let's think. Even if you're an orphan and you think that, well, my parents didn't want anything to do with me, so I've been put through the system and I was a foster kid and nobody really gives a fuck about me, no one's ever really gonna love me, blah blah blah. Even if you're that kind of person, guess what? Your life is still just as valuable as everyone else's, and there's no running from what you're actually here to do, right? We can't let the past dictate our purpose, you know. And again, however subtle a purpose it is, or however the mainstream world might say that's not a life purpose. Like, you can't be, this is what's crazy about the internet world. We're all way too overblown in believing the status quo of the gossip online. You can't judge yourself from the noise of the crowd who doesn't even know you. And even if they did, if people knew you personally and they're still judging you for who you are, guess what, babe? They're still not you. They don't have to wake up every single day and live your life for you. In short, you can't run from yourself. You can't run from what you're here to do. And who gives a fuck what other people say? It'll be fine. Care about them, care about people, but you don't really need to care what they have to say about you. In terms of, you know, don't let it affect your step. Don't let it change your path, okay? And even if you're one of those ones, like me, I've done it. Even if you're one of those ones where you're like, fuck my path, dude. I'm out of here, right? Good luck. Good luck. That's all I have to say. You're prolonging the inevitable. You don't have to do that. All right? So, Saturn and Neptune are going to meet at 0 degrees Aries within the next month here, you know? The world is definitely changing. It hasn't happened for 6,000 years. Saturn and Neptune at 0 degrees Aries, right? More on that later. But just do you, be you. Oh, speaking of who you are as an individual, that's Aries, right? The sign of the individual. So live your life, do it. Don't run from it. Because Saturn conjoining Neptune in the sign of Aries right now, you know, hasn't happened for 6,000 years and shit like that. Like, trust and believe. We are all going to be put right in the puzzle where we fit. And we'll all be fine. And we need to remain sane. We need to realize life is sacred. You are not your profile picture on your social media. You're a real person living a real life, okay? I know that, hold on, babe. I'm not. I know that some people use social media for to make a living. You know, still and all, I mean, that's not who they are in real life, right? It's performative. You get what I'm saying. Saturn and Neptune conjoining in Aries coming up it will be exact on February 20th of this year. Just get ready to know who you are in the puzzle, and I promise you it's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be a little bit trying. It's going to be maybe some trying times, okay, but you know, we'll all be fine, and we might even have fun, you know. So in all seriousness, you're not your little profile picture on the internet. You're a real person. Give yourself that acknowledgement. Give yourself that appreciation. It matters. The things that we do in this life, they matter. Don't be nihilistic. Don't be a doomer. All that shit, ew, they're just labels, okay? You got this. The world is changing, and this is the year where it's going to be undeniable. To be fair, we've been slowly slipping into this new reality of the internet and the knowledge machine. Constantly the tap is running, right? But for whatever reason, this is the year where it's really going to be solidified. And just get to know your puzzle piece coming into the puzzle. It's coming. Like, if you're a little bit foggy on it, it's unclear, you're like, I don't know. Listen to that voice in your heart, in your head, okay? You know what's up. Enjoy.